हेलो, अनम्यूट कर लीजिए। अनम्यूट।
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, you have unmuted. Acha, have you sent your CV? I am not seeing it here.
Sir,
अभी
actually CV was not available, so that's why I have not sent, sir.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. Not required. We'll go without that. Now, please tell me about you are applying for scale 2 or 3.
Sir, skill 2, sir.
Very good. Please tell me about yourself.
Sir, my name is Saurabh Lamba, and I'm basically from Chandigarh. I have done my graduation in commerce from Punjab, and I got 76% in my Bachelor of Commerce. And presently, I'm working as a scale 1 officer in South Indian Bank. And I have pursued my CAIIB with first class from IIB.
Oh. अच्छा, आपने हिंदी में बोलना चाहते हैं और अंग्रेजी में बोलना चाहते हैं इंटरव्यू में?
सर दोनों ही मेरे लिए कंफर्टेबल है सर।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है। अभी आप साउथ इंडियन बैंक में काम करते हैं, कब से काम करते हैं?
सर 2015 से मेरा ज्वाइनिंग हुआ था। आई जॉइंड एज अ क्लर्क एंड इन 2018 आई गॉट प्रमोटेड टू स्केल 1 ऑफिसर।
अच्छा अच्छा, यू वर अ क्लर्क इनिशियली?
Yeah, I was a clerk initially. I joined as a clerk in 2015. Then I got promotion in 2018 as a scale 1 officer.
अभी कहाँ, किस ब्रांच में काम करते हैं?
सर प्रमोशन के बाद I was posted to Ahmedabad. I spent 3.5 years in Ahmedabad, but right now I have been relocated to branch Chandigarh.
Chandigarh, very good, very good, excellent. What is the transfer policy system in South Indian Bank? Do they have a policy like that or आप हज़ार में होता है?
सर एक पॉलिसी है दैट अगर आप प्रमोशन लेते हो तो यू हैव टू सर्व एनीवेयर इन इंडिया एंड इफ एक ये भी रूल है कि 6 years तक आपको जिस भी स्टेट में भेजा जाएगा वहां रहना पड़ेगा। बट अगर आपकी 3 years की परफॉर्मेंस बहुत अच्छी है और वो ब्रांच के लिए बिजनेस ओरिएंटेड है तो आफ्टर 3 years बैंक कैन कंसीडर फॉर अ फेवरेबल ट्रांसफर।
Very good, 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 excellent. So now what is your designation? Assistant manager? You are second in charge or what?
सर आई एम एडिशनल इंचार्ज फॉर द ब्रांच मैनेजर। लाइक एक मेरे से ऊपर डेजिग्नेशन ब्रांच मैनेजर की है।
Yeah, what is
और
the
मैं
size?
सेल्समैन
What is the size of the branch? Branch का बारे में कुछ बताइए।
सर टोटल बिजनेस इज ऑफ 130 करोड़, जिसमें से 30 करोड़ का एडवांस है और 100 करोड़ का डिपॉजिट है।
ओहो, 30 crore advance, 100 crore deposit. अच्छा,
डिपॉजिट यस सर।
major type of deposit non-residents or what?
नहीं सर, रेजिडेंट डिपॉजिट ज्यादा है इन काइंड ऑफ एफडीज एंड आरडीज। रेजिडेंट्स का ज्यादा है।
Residents ज्यादा है। Good, good, good.
यस सर।
I think what is the interest rate in South Indian Bank for say 1 year deposit?
सर फॉर 1 year ऑफ डिपॉजिट इट इज 4.40 फॉर जनरल पब्लिक एंड फॉर सीनियर सिटीजन इट इज 4.90।
Only? बहुत कम लगता
यस
है।
सर। फॉर 5 years we have a maximum sir. It is 5.60 for senior citizen and 4.90 for the normal pupil.
But I think मेरा Indian Bank में तो even there it is less ना क्या? 1 minute. Suddenly I'm getting doubt. Just a minute, hold on.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yeah. Are you married?
Yes sir. I'm married and my wife is working as a branch head in Muthoot Fincorp.
अच्छा अच्छा, she is working in which bank?
Sir, she is working with an NBFC, Muthoot Fincorp Private
अच्छा
Limited.
अच्छा, Muthoot Fincorp. अच्छा अच्छा.
Yes.
Oh, that is actually Kerala based.
Kerala based and they are dealing in gold loans.
In Gurgaon. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. Good.
They are dealing in gold loans, sir. Gold loans.
They are actually what about your South Indian Bank? Why your advance portfolio is very less? When was the branch started?
The branch was started in 2006.
2000?
And 6.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा.
2006.
Oh. Why advances ज्यादा देते नहीं ना क्या?
नहीं सर, ऐसा नहीं है। अभी जो पोर्टफोलियो आया है, बैंक का मिशन है फॉर रिटेल एसेट्स के लिए, तो अभी धीरे बाय धीरे वो बढ़ ही रहा है। नाउ वी हैव सम लीड्स फॉर एमएसएमई आल्सो, और दे आर इन सैंक्शन प्रोसेस, जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर देयर डिसबर्समेंट।
Very good, very good, very good, very good. That's right. Why do you want to switch over to Bank of Maharashtra? Because I think you will be getting, say, IBA salary only in South Indian Bank also, correct?
Yes sir, I'm getting IBA salary.
But
Uh,
now on switch over to scale 2, आपको salary increase होगा नहीं होगा मेरा ख्याल से, because
salary
you
increase होगा।
have already put in say 4 or 5 years in scale 1, correct?
No sir, I joined as a clerk in 2015. I got promoted in 2018. So I
So
hardly worked as an officer in from last 4 years.
4 years you have, so you have 4 increment plus 2 increments for CAB also. Is there or
Yes
not?
sir.
Is there?
Yes sir, it is there.
So तब तो आपको you will be on 6th or 7th grade.
It is there.
Yeah. The what is the starting salary of scale 2?
Hello. Yes sir, you
What
are
is
audible now.
now? What is the salary scale of starting salary of scale 2 in bank?
Sir, the starting salary is the gate pay of 23,700.
No. Listen. What is the starting salary of an officer in grade 2 in banks?
Oh, sir, sorry, sir, that I don't know.
Because salary structure in PSBs, how can you say, because you are applying for that? Hello.
Salary sector I have not seen, sir.
Hmm.
But there are some major reasons that I want to change and
What
switch
is the
over to
reason?
bank.
What is the reason? What is the reason?
So first of all, it's a very bigger bank as compared to South Indian Bank.
Hmm.
So it is giving me the opportunity to work in a bigger bank. And the second thing is that presently I'm working as a scale 1 officer. Now I have been moving towards the scale 2 officer in Bank of Maharashtra. And the third portion is that it's a public sector bank. And sir, it's my wish that I want to work in a public sector bank. So these conditions are there which are motivating me to pursue for Bank of Maharashtra.
So you want to jump because it is a public sector bank. Are you not aware that Bank of Maharashtra is going to be privatized, if not today, tomorrow?
Sir, I'm not just going towards the Bank of Maharashtra that it's a public sector bank. I'm just working towards it that it's a bigger bank, and I want to capitalize this opportunity to work in a bigger bank.
Oh. But this will result in your being disturbed from your present place of residence and all that. That will cause problems in your family. How do you take care of this?
Sir, as I previously also worked in the state of Gujarat for 3.5 years. So the thing is that the banking job is a versatile job. We have to work in a have to work in each and every state. So that will not be a big factor for me. And the second thing is that my parents are retired and they are hardly welcome that they can come with me. And if I talk about my wife, they have near about 5,600 branches in Pan India. So it will not be a matter for me. I can work any state in any state of India. एंड माय मोटिव इज दैट कि मेरे को ब्रांच को जो भी ब्रांच मुझे मिलेगी मेरे को उसको ग्रो करना है और प्रॉफिटेबल बनाना है।
अच्छा, आपको now your total salary must be more than 1 lakh, na? Nearing 1 lakh.
राइट सर।
Huh?
यस सर।
But when you join in scale 2 in Bank of Maharashtra, you will get 86,000.
The salary doesn't matter for me. If I worked in Bank of Maharashtra, it's my goal that at the time of retirement, I want to see myself in the senior level management. So salary doesn't matter for me. That is my mission that at the time of retirement, I want to see myself as a senior, at the senior most level in the Bank of Maharashtra. That is my dream.
So what is your name? Saurabh.
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, your reasoning is not clear. Na? You are drawing 1 lakh salary and now you want to join at 86,000 salary. How do you, and also with the disturbance in place of posting and all that. So you have to justify this situation. You please take care of it. Now I am going to other areas of questions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this is a very important problem you'll be facing there. Similar to, say, a family girl lady wants to join a bank, they will ask her, how will you manage this work? Because you are not been working for so many years. Similarly, here, you are drawing a higher salary and coming for a lower salary has to be justified. And have you tried for SBI CBO?
No, sir, I have not tried because my age criteria was expired.
That's one. Okay, that's right. So that is a correct reasoning. And now this Bank of India and other things have come. Have you applied for that? No, you are not,
No, sir. No, I have not applied because
because
there was a
not eligible.
condition that
Condition that
it,
credit
yeah,
credit
yeah,
management
it,
must be known. Yeah.
sir, it was a condition that post graduation was necessary. But I have done only graduation in commerce, so that's why I have not applied.
Not eligible. Good. Excellent. So what is the major role you are playing in your present branch?
Sir, presently I'm taking for the care for the deposit section, retail advances, and third-party products, digital channels, and locker operations.
Very good. Can you tell me something about retail advances? What are the type of advances you give and what are the precautions? What are the things you verify?
So retail advances are generally the advances for the amount up to 2 crore. And there are several kinds of retail advances like personal loan, housing loan, car loan, overdraft, working capital. And the second question that you have asked, sir?
Now, this is the retail advances. What are the things you will be looking into while processing a proposal? For example, let us take, are you giving housing loan in your branch?
Yes, sir, we are giving.
Acha. Now, what is the maximum amount of loan you would have given for housing loan, roughly?
Sir, otherwise the criteria that maximum amount that we can give is 15 crore, but I have given up to 1.5 crore in my branch.
Very good. Good answering. Now, what are the things you will verify? Have you processed some housing loan proposal?
Definitely, I have processed, sir.
Yeah, please tell me the step-by-step procedure for this.
So first of all, if the customer wants to avail the housing loan, first of all, we see that the customer have an account with us, having a satisfactory relation with our bank or other bank. Then we look towards the cost of the property. How much is the cost of the property, so that we can authorize the loan to value now. The third one that we can see the CIBIL report of the customer. So how much is the how was the credit history of the borrower that we are going to deal with. And the fourth one, that is the major one, is the income documents of the customer, that we are looking for the ITR of the customer. That is the customer is able to pay his liability, is he generating the income to meet his obligation. That are the major criteria that we are looking for while granting a housing loan.
What are the documents you will take from them, like say salary slip or income tax return, like that?
If I talked about the KYC documents, we are pursuing for PAN card and Aadhaar card. That is a must document, and recent color photograph. If I talked about the property documents, we are taking this agreement to sale and approved map copy. And the second one is tax paid receipt in the name of the present borrower. If I talked about the income documents, then we are pursuing for Form 16A and 76 if he is a salaried class employee. And if he is a business one, then we are taking the ITR slips along with the profit and loss account statement along with the balance sheets.
Good. Don't you take assets and liability statement from the borrower?
So we are taking the assets and liability statements in the kind of balance sheet from the customer.
In the case of individual?
Individuals said that we are taking the INW, individual net worth, that is the prescribed format of the South Indian Bank. There we are keeping the details of the assets and liabilities which the customer is already dealing.
Good. So supposing a person is drawing 1 lakh gross pay and his take home pay is 60,000. How much maximum loan can you give for this person under housing loan?
Sir, for the income category of 1 lakh and above, we have a fixed obligation income ratio of 60%. So we are able to give 60,000. If we are getting 1 lakh as a income, monthly income, so हम उसको 60,000 तक he can pay as a EMI for per month. So we can give.
Acha, if my salary is 1 lakh, 40% take home pay should be there.
Yes, yes,
But
sir.
then-
We have a FOIR norms of 60%, sir, for
But then-
the person getting 1 lakh and above salary.
No, but then there is a question of income tax is also there, and there are other family expenses also there. How will they be accounted for? Imagine I'm getting 1 lakh salary, my income tax liability will be roughly 10,000 rupees per month or 5,000 rupees per month. Then family expenses be high.
Sir, bank is considering that 40% of the income that you can deal with your family expenditure. And if I talk about the income tax, if you are getting a housing loan, then you are going to get a relief from the income tax also.
Good.
So
That's good. That's a good point. That income in interest paid is exempted. That's right. That's a good
yes,
point.
sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
And talking about deposits, in Bank of Maharashtra, did you see what is the rate of interest for 1 year deposit?
Sir, that I have not seen, but I have seen the advance rate. They have a very
Four-
good advance rate.
4.9 4.90 is 1 year deposit. And for 5 year deposit, all 4 point, same 4.90. For senior citizen, I think they will give 0.5 more. That is 0.5.4.
Okay.
And if it is staff, 1% more, 6.4.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Now talking about
But
talking about interest rates on housing loan, what is the interest rate in our Bank of Maharashtra?
Sir, they are offering 6.40 in housing loan and 6.80 in car loan.
Super.
Least among the other banks. And one more facility that they are giving, that it's a zero processing fees in housing loan, and they are giving 3 EMIs free if for the housing loan. The person willing housing loan, they are giving 3 EMIs free.
What 3 EMIs free का मतलब?
Let to be suppose आपका लोन अगर tenurely पे होता है तो 3 जो EMI होंगी that will be waive off.
Really?
Yes, sir. That they have mentioned in their website.
Acha. Oh. Supposing I take a loan of 100 lakhs and my repayment is somewhere around, let us say, per month, कितना होगा? 1 lakh के लिए roughly 1,000. I imagine I'm taking means into 100. That is how much will be paid. So supposing for 1 lakh के लिए, imagine we have to prepay one, then 1 crore के लिए it will be a huge amount, say about 1 lakh or so. That means I must be getting a very huge salary, and out of that 3 lakhs they will give us waiver. Arey bah. That is at the time of closure of the account, correct?
Sir, that features I have not read, but it has been mentioned in their website that 3 EMIs are free. If the loan is yes, that they have mentioned.
First time I'm hearing this. Oh, good. Documents required, interest rates, features and benefits, low EMI, higher loan amount, then approved projects, simplified disbursement, no processing fee, no hidden charges, no prepayment penalty, waiver of last 3 EMI on regular repayment, not immediately,
Yes,
Baba. So you should mention waiver of last 3 EMI.
If the loan is paid timely.
Yeah. And waiver of processing fee till June 30th. Then 0.05% concession to women and defense personnel. Maximum tenure 30 years up to 75 years. Arey bhai, 75 tak kaise dega? Will a man be earning up to 75? No, do you follow what I say? Supposing a person takes a loan at 40th year and they will not fix him up to 75. I think they will close it by 60th year. But no. यहाँ पर दिया है up to 75 years. आपका बैंक में कैसे है?
Sir, for salary class, we are giving up to the age of 60 years. And for the businessman, we are giving up to the age of 75 years.
Oh, maybe they have included businessman here.
Yes, might be, sir.
Very good. Good. Excellent. So what are the various purposes for which housing loans are given?
Various purposes that for the income class, we are giving the housing loan, sir.
No.
For the business class, we are.
No, I am asking, what are the different purposes for which I can take housing loan from your bank or from Bank of Maharashtra?
Sir, the housing loan can be given for the ready to move houses, and for the purchase of plot and construction thereon, and independent houses for the purchase of independent houses, for the purchase of for purchase of ready to move flats. These are the various kind of purposes which the housing loan could be given.
Here it is given as purchase of a new house or flat, then home extension loan, then plot purchase loan. Acha, a plot purchase loan खाली only for purchasing flat हमको लोन देगा ना क्या plot? क्यों? खाली रखने से तो आपको फायदा नहीं. I have to construct a house ना.
Yes, sir. There is a condition that अगर आप प्लॉट पे लोन लेते हो तो 24 मंथ्स के अंदर अंदर आपको कंस्ट्रक्ट करना होता है. वरना आपका जो रेट है इंटरेस्ट का वो कमर्शियल रेट लगेगा अगर आप उसको डिले करोगे.
Very good point you told. Now tell me, what are the security purposes you take for housing loan?
Sir, for the security purpose, sir, the value of land या फिर value of plot या value that the bank go to mortgage is the security purpose for the bank against which the housing loan has been given.
How the mortgage is taken in Chandigarh?
Sir, it's a equitable mortgage, sir.
Tell me the procedure.
Sir, equitable mortgage is like that the customer has to deposit the title deeds with the bank itself. So उस पे बैंक अपना चार्ज क्रिएट करता है और वो मॉर्गेज चार्ज क्रिएट करता है.
No, after that, because I am not very familiar with it, that's why I'm asking. After taking the documents from party, namely deposit of title deeds, what are the other formalities he has to comply with?
Sir, other formalities is just like आपको लीगल स्क्रूटिनिटी रिपोर्ट लेनी होती है एडवोकेट से, और उसके बाद तहसीलदार ऑफिस में जाके अपना चार्ज क्रिएट करवाना पड़ता है एसआरओ ऑफिस में जाके.
For how much value?
सर पूरे का चार्ज जितने का भी आपने लोन दिया.
No, but then the stamp duty has to be paid, no?
Yes, sir. Stamp duty has to be paid, sir.
For the full value? No, Baba.
Sir,
No. I think nominal payment has to be done for the charge creation, because if you are going to charge a stamp duty on 1 crore loan, then it will be a huge one. There must be some procedure. Uska bare mein
actually, sir, these kind of things now after sanction services is taken care by the documentation hub in our bank. So I'm not familiar about that.
No,
after sanction services.
थोड़ा verify कर लीजिए उसका बारे में verify कर लो. Please get to know about it. Now, why should we select you as an officer?
So firstly, I'm a commerce graduate with 76%, and I had experience of 7 years in the banking industry. So I'm a CIB pass out with the first division. Along with the CIB, I have also cleared MSME, AML KYC, and the third one is banking codes and standards. And right now I am pursuing for a compliance officer exam. So I think these kind of basic knowledge and past education experience as well as practical experience in the banking industry is a motivational factor for me to recruit me in the Bank of Maharashtra as a Scale 2 officer.
What are the personal qualities in you which makes you think you will fit into Bank of Maharashtra?
Sir, I think that I'm a good team leader. और मैं अगर मेरे साथ कोई कॉल या कोई लीड मेरे से मिस हो जाए तो कभी भी मैं डिसअपॉइंट में नहीं होता. मैं उसको ओवरकम करता हूँ कि कैसे वो लीड से मेरे से डिसअपॉइंट हुई है और कैसे मेरे को अगली बारी के लिए टेक केयर करना है. और मैं हार्ड वर्किंग में बिलीव करता हूँ और मैं टीम स्पिरिट में बिलीव करता हूँ सर.
Good. Very good, very good. Nice. You told these things nicely. I'm happy. Mm, Can you tell me about, say, the precaution customers should observe while using internet banking?
So firstly, they do not have to share their OTP to anyone. And while logging to the internet banking, they must be ensured that they have opened the bank website only instead of कि किसी और वेबसाइट पे जाके लिंक ओपन करना, वो पर्टिकुलर बैंक की वेबसाइट पे जाके ओपन करें. And the second thing is that do not disclose their passwords to anyone. Keep their credentials along with them in their safe custody. Or if they feel any kind of doubt, they must contact to the bank officials or at the bank landline number.
Good. How many branches of Bank of Maharashtra are there in our, say, your state?
Right now in Chandigarh, they have 6 branches. And if I talked about the India, as per the data of March 2022, they have 2,200 branches in Pan India.
Good. Who is the chairman of Bank of Maharashtra?
Mr. R.S. Sorry. Mr. R.S. Rajiv is the present chairman of Bank of Maharashtra.
RS or AS?
AS, sorry, sir. Mr. A.S. Rajiv is the present chairman of Bank of Maharashtra.
Very good. So why service charges are levied by bank, and what are the famous service charges?
So mainly services charges are charges by the bank because they provide कर रहे हैं customers को अपनी services से. Let to be suppose कोई benefits दे रहे हैं तो इसलिए bank service charges levied करते हैं. Or they are the nominal charges. It's not very huge, so that it can be payable by anyone. Or
no, but
to provide the banking
charges are levied for non-maintenance of minimum balance. For example,
yes,
metro urban में savings bank account में आपको balance should exceed 1,000 but less than 2,000. Then they will be charged 38 rupees per month. If the balance is between 5 to 1,000, they will be charged 56 rupees. If the balance is 0 to 500, they will charge 75. अरे भाई ये क्या प्रॉब्लम है? मेरा पास पैसा नहीं, मेरा पास 400 रुपया है, उससे 75 रुपया आप ले लेगा?
सर एक्चुअली एट द टाइम ऑफ अकाउंट ओपनिंग ये सब बताया जाता है कस्टमर को कि आप किस कैटेगरी का अकाउंट खोल रहे हैं और इसमें इतना मेंटेनेंस आपको करना है. तो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द कस्टमर कि आपको कौन सी कैटेगरी का अकाउंट चाहिए.
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बाबा, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. एंड करंट अकाउंट में ऑपरेटिव में बोलता है 5,000 rupees in urban areas, charges 800 per month if it is not maintained properly. Good, doesn't matter. Then charges
Sir, actually,
service charges are there for duplicate passbook, everything, check leaves, loss of checkbook, check return, staff payment, account maintenance. Are baba, CBS transactions make cash deposit free, 3 cash deposit transactions per month free. उसका ऊपर में होने से पैसा लेगा. बाप रे बाप.
Actually, sir, it is creating a like expenditure for the bank. That to be suppose अगर किसी का पासबुक खो गया तो वो इन्वेंट्री बैंक की यूटिलाइज हो रही है स्टेशनरी. तो बैंक is creating a nominal charge. That is why these charges are levied. And if I talked about the cash remittance, अगर सर उसमें वो एक ही बैंक का नहीं, वो पूरे सभी बैंकिंग इंडस्ट्रीज में यही किया है कि अगर आप कैश में ज्यादा ट्रांजैक्शंस कर रहे हैं.
No, just I'm trying to know what are you telling. Now tell me about key movement register. Why key movement register is maintained? How it is maintained?
Sir, I firstly speak that it is one of the main register of the branch, and it has 3 clauses: a cashier keys, assistant manager keys, and manager keys. इन्हें तीनों कीज से ही मेन ब्रांच का जो वॉल्ट है वो ओपन होता है. और ये मूवमेंट मैंडेटरी इसलिए है, लेट टू बी सपोज इफ एन इंक्वायरी इज मेड और किसी का पता करवाना है तो हु द पर्सन वाज रिस्पांसिबल फॉर दैट ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर डे, ये उसकी मूवमेंट से रजिस्ट्रेशन आपको डायग्नोज होता है. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट इज वन ऑफ द मेन रजिस्टर ऑफ द particular branch.
Good. Excellent. So you have been able to tell me all the questions properly. Now,
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me about the recent some deposit facilities started under the by RBI? What is that? Standing deposit facility. What is that?
So recently RBI has launched standing deposit facility. It has been launched in the month of April. In this kind of facility, RBI can observe the excess liquidity from the banks, and against this, RBI is not going to give the securities to the particular banks, and it is generally done to curb the liquidity. That is the main features of this facility.
What is the latest news about these ratios from 4th of May?
Sir, on 4th of May, RBI suddenly organized a monetary policy review. And in the monetary policy review, RBI has increased the bank rate from 4% to 4.40. And they have also revised the cash reserve ratio from 4% to 4.50. And as per the RBI report, they have observed near about 82,000 crore liquidity from the market by increasing these ratios.
But Economic Times says 87,000.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. 87,000.
Okay.
No
Okay.
problem. Absolutely
Okay.
fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah. So
Okay.
that is about CRR and all that. Good. You have been able to tell me this also. Haryana. You are in Haryana?
Sir, I am in Chandigarh itself. Sir. Born and
Chandigarh.
brought up in Chandigarh.
Chandigarh,
Yes, sir.
under which state?
So Chandigarh is a union territory and it's the
Acha.
capital of the state of Punjab and Haryana.
So your address comes under Union Territory or what?
Yes, sir. It comes under union territory.
Who is your Lieutenant Governor?
Sir, Lieutenant Governor is not there. Only Mayor is there, and she is Mrs. Sarabjit Kaur, and the Chief Administrator is there, Mr. Banwari Lal Purohit.
Oh. That is for Punjab, na?
No, sir. That is for Chandigarh, sir.
But
it has only a mayor option.
Banwari Lal Purohit, one who was in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, na? That is a different person.
That I don't know, sir. They are the present Chief Administrator of Chandigarh, Mr. Banwari Lal Purohit.
Yeah. Anyhow, thank you so much. Everything okay, except that the point I have in mind is the first one what I raised initially about why you are jumping over. That is the main point over which you have to justify properly and be able to satisfy them.
Right, sir.
Now, please switch on your video. Let me see your tension or lack of tension. Oh, good.
Yes, sir.
You are very cheerful only. No problem. Good. So this is what is required. This much of happy face has to be shown. So you.
Yes, sir. Being a banker, I have learned it.
Yeah, but now I am closing this recording.